Good morning, guys. This is the first snow of the season. It is so beautiful. I love it when it snows. It's like, for me, it's the best time. I know people hate driving in the snow and everything, but snowing is beautiful. Look at this. I love this stack, my Cartier Panthère watch and the Tiffany & Co. Bead bracelet. However, I feel like I need to add one more item on here. I'm thinking about a tennis bracelet. I've seen a lot now for Black Friday deals, so I might end up getting one this season. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's talk about this nail polish. I've never gotten this many compliments ever. So basically, when you, in different angles, this color either looks brown or reddish brown. So I've gotten a lot of compliments on this color and I honestly love it. It's so good because it's dark, kind of chocolatey a little bit, but sometimes it's more reddish. So I really love this one. I think it's great for this season too. Like it's just the perfect time to have this color on. Before I move on to talking about books and new sweaters, look how beautiful this plate is. So what I have in here is chia seed at the bottom, and then fruits. I have blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, and some pomegranates, and then cinnamon granola, and this is so delicious. Okay, so we're gonna move on to cozy sweaters and knits. So I don't buy a lot of sweaters every season, but I do add like from 1 to 3 pieces a season. And for this season, I've added now 3 pieces, and I wanna share those with you because I think they are amazing pieces. So the first item on here is the Quince knit. This knit, I think it would be perfect to wear it on top of dress pants and also just, jeans. I love the details, like the buttons on here are so high quality and it just looks amazing on. I will share like pictures of what it looks like on their websites, but this one piece is really nice and I've been really into browns this season. So everything that comes in browns I've been just really looking out for. But I think this is a pretty good deal from Quince. Then this knit I think is like $50, which is all cotton. I believe it's like 100% cotton, which we know if this was sold anywhere else it would be like super expensive. And you guys would think that I get paid by Quince, but I don't. But I really genuinely love all their pieces because they're 100%. A lot of their pieces are 100% cotton or like silk or cashmere, and for really good prices. This is why I've been gravitating toward buying things from Quince, really affordable and for the quality that I get from this brand. So this is why I just wanted to bring that forward and talk about Quince in this video because these pieces are amazing. So this is the first one that I got, which is this one, but I have a couple other pieces that are not from Quince, and those are cashmere. So these two are from Saks Off Fifth. I've already worn them, and this is why I took off all these tags. But this is what I want to show. I spoke before about Saks Off Fifth, and they have really soft cashmere pieces for discounted price because they are on Saks Off Fifth. And I also use Rakuten to get additional discount from like the rebate system, which I really love. And I think this is a great way to save some money on buying cashmere. So this piece that I've added is just a black top in cashmere. I just love these and I wear them all winter long. I've already bought another one of those last year and I got another one this year because I really wore it so much. And this is why I really love them because they're very soft and they feel great on the skin. And this is why I love cashmere because they're super soft. And then the other item that I ended up buying is this pants, cashmere pants. It's wide leg, which I love. I already own this in a black, and because I love it and wore it so much all throughout last year, I ended up getting the gray one because I have a gray cashmere shirt that I can, or top, not sure, I keep saying shirt, a cashmere top that I can wear and match it with this one. So this, whenever I have matching sets, I wear them even more. So this is why I ended up buying this one, because they're really comfortable and they're really good prices for cashmere pants. So yeah, just wanted to share these couple pieces with you because I always end up adding one to two, adding like pieces in my winter because I know I'm gonna wear them all the time. Especially here in the Midwest, winter is very long, so it's more than 2 months. It's usually like 3 to 4 months, and so this way I really do use them all the time, these pieces. So this is just not like a short season type of thing. Here it's very long. I also want to share this perfume set, or like a sampler from Marseille. This is a new perfume brand from Marlena Stell. She is a makeup artist, influencer, and I love her so much. And she came out with a new perfumes line. And I bought the sampler set because I don't like buying perfumes that in full sizes before I really test them out. So I ended up getting the sampler set. So far, I'm loving majority of the scents except the vanilla. I don't like this type of vanilla, but everything else I really did love, and they're very unique scents. It's not something that you would smell, like, I don't know, like all the time. But also what I love in here is the Santal. I can't remember what is it called, but the Santal perfume is so, so, so good. It smells amazing. I think so far it is one of my favorite perfume out of this whole set. Okay, so I will move on to books. So if you're not into books, that's where I'm going to end this vlog. And I want to talk a little bit about the books that I have read in the last, I don't know, few months. This year, my reading has been very slower than normal. And that's okay because I don't like to force myself to do things that I don't want to do. So I've been just reading a little bit, or I've been reading less than usual before I go to bed. That's been the majority when I read. So I have read some books and I want to walk you through like my thoughts and what I think about them. And let's get started. A lot of those books that I'm going to mention are sent back to the library because I borrow them from the library. That's honestly how I save money because books can get like expensive if you read a lot. So this is why I'll just insert a picture of the books that I have read and talk about them. So the first book I want to talk about is The Housemaid is Watching by Freda McFadden. This is the third book in this series. I did enjoy it. It's a really good one. However, the first Housemaid book is one of the best ones. And I think that's, if you really want to read a book, just read the first one. But I still think that the series is still pretty good. Like, I would highly rank it still, although the first one is amazing. And I love, love, love the first one out of all the series. The second book that I have read is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Honestly, I'm not into romance books, but I do like some of Emily Henry's books. This is why I went and I I read Book Lovers. I think it was okay. I wasn't super into the love story, honestly. In general, the only books I liked from Emily Henry was People That We Meet on Vacation. That was still my favorite book out of all of them. If you're not into romance, I would just read that one and skip everything else. I know a lot of people love her other books, but I'm just not one of them. I don't know if it's just I'm not into romance novels, but maybe that could be it. Okay. The next book I have read is Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. I know her books are super controversial, but I love, love, love her books and I love her writing style. This Small Great Things is an amazing, incredible book. It's very emotional, heart-wrenching book. I don't know, it's just like, it addresses racism. It's very sad, but I love that book and I highly recommend reading that book. The next book that I have read after that one is Fourth Wing. So Fourth Wing is a fantasy novel. I'm not a fantasy reading girl, so this will be my only series that I will be reading. I already purchased the second book of this one, and I haven't read it yet, but this is the first one. So Fourth Wing, I feel like was super, super, super hyped across all book lovers. Okay, so for me, I had major expectations for it, and this is why maybe I got disappointed. So if I didn't have major expectations for it, I would have probably been better. But still, if you're not a fantasy reading person or love reading fantasy, you're still gonna like and enjoy reading this one. It has dragons, it has a little bit of romance, it has a little bit of everything, family drama, just everything, it was fun. And I enjoyed it. So that's why I'm moving along with this series, and I'm going to read the next book. And then I think the third book comes out in January. But I don't know if I'm going to be done reading the second one because I have other things on my list before I read the second novel of these series. So, but still, I think it's pretty good, but I do think that people overhype this book. Okay, so that's that. The next book that I have read is A Little Princess. This book was written in the 1905, I think, and the original story was in the late 1800s, something like that. No, actually, this was written in 1905. I think what I'm mistaken is like the author was born in late 1800s. Okay, so in this one, it's a very sad story. You can see how beautiful this book is. I purchased this one because I don't think I want the library version of it because this is very nostalgic book for me. When I was a young girl, I watched this cartoon. It was a Japanese anime, and I loved it. And it's just very sad. I get it. It's super sad, but it's so good. It's very well written. I really do love this one, and this is why this one is nostalgic for me as well. So that's another thing. So it made me really understand the story from the cartoon, because in the cartoon, I think when I was little, I would just skip an episode pending on like the TV times and stuff like that. So this just made me understand what the story is. And I loved it. It's super nostalgic for me. It's a really good one though too. And look how beautiful this book is. It's such a beautiful book. All right, and move on to what I am currently reading. So I'm not done reading this one, The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. So far, I am loving, loving, loving this book. It's so good so far. I'm halfway through it, a little bit less than halfway through it. But so far, it's so good. I love the writing style. The story is very, like, it makes you want to keep reading. The more you read, I don't know, it's just better and gets better and better. But I love the writing style. It says that it's soon to be a major motion picture. Interesting. But that's good to read before that. So anyway, so far, really good. It's about World War II, and it's about two sisters that, experience different things in life, and it's a really good one. So far, I'm enjoying it, and I want to, I can't stop reading this one. This is how much I've been into it. But yeah, that's all I have for books. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a book lover, please write down in the comments which book that you've loved reading or enjoyed reading or recommend for me to read, because I always add those into my list. I have an enormous list of books to read because this is how much I love reading. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.